EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Cornhuskers will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wildcats offense will get first crack at it today. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week, because I think he understands that...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Husker!
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Under fire. He's going to take off. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Stone. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the...
Turning it on! Running through contact. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Nebraska's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was singing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Let's talk for just a minute about Nebraska. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
It was quite a burden for Dylan Raiola a year ago, viewed as the Nebraska football savior. So, Jesse, how should he approach growth and improvement and breaks into the open?
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And the Huskers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tight end now in motion. The give on the option. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. On 4th down, looking to pass. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll try the run. Picks up the 1st down. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
One of the things I love about these misdirection-type plays is that you can pull offensive linemen and get extra bodies at the point of attack. So you're setting yourself up with good angles if you execute it properly, David. You saw it right there.
And saying the word angles means a lot because it's exactly what you do. Now I can block down and I can leave somebody unblocked, pull around, kick him out, use misdirection in the backfield. Really just get your eyes as a defense on something else and then go the other direction. Nice misdirection play call by this offense.
The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
And man, does he keep you honest. Just a guy that can run the football, that can make plays with his legs. You've seen it throughout the day. Listen, this wasn't a big play, but it can be death by 1,000 cuts. He just continues to scramble, make plays, make you defend his feet for a whole game.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's complete on the right side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver comes in motion. The run from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. To the air, it's Stone. Going for 6. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Between the uprights, it's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Unloads to the right, and they can't make the connection.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Cornhuskers send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. play action on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Albright. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Looking downfield, it's Stone. Finds his big tight end. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Trying play action. Got his man on the outside. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. The Wildcats have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Covey. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll ride his man on the option. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. They're setting up the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good. The lead now 6 here in the second. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Huskers in the hurry-up.
And that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, and throwing that strike.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Going with the counter play here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. That's caught. It's Johnson.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle setting up for him.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first. At the 45, on its way.
And sometimes you go, man, what a play by that guy. He carried people, or he broke tackles, or his speed. And that time I'm like, Palmer, where is the defense?
I think it's too many guys being selfish, David. I think it's guys getting out of their gap. Everyone's trying to be a me guy, a hero, get the stat, maybe get the sack, get upfield. But you've got to play team defense. 11 guys doing their job. They did not get it done.
Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He got it. The lead now 6 here in the second. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Cal took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Berkeley. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Catch inside the 25. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And the Huskers want to move quickly. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. It's complete to the right. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Cornhuskers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. To the air, it's Raiola. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Buckle up, boys. I think more scores are coming. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game day.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Works the middle of the field. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he They had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Northwestern will have to punt it away. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Slips through the line. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Going right to work up top. Got it in the middle. It's Hunter. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. The Huskers are in the hurry up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grab near the marker. It's Hunter. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A strike downfield. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Fires to the right. Trying to bull his way in. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing first and goal. He wants it all. And the pass is knocked down, incomplete, but they were in the neutral zone. Defense jumped, and it's going to negate a really good play.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
He'll toss it. Touchdown, Nebraska! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Coming out with it, it's Farrell. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Handoff from the gun. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, back to the Sea of Red and our guys at Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Northwestern will kick it off as we start the third quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Got a man. It's Hunter. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Raiola. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cornhuskers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Rides to back and leaves it. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to the back. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Grabbed in the middle. It's key. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Parker. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. The give to the back.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Looking to throw it, Stone. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Give to the back. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Wide open downfield. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. They've already converted a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 39. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Albright. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Floats it out in space. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 2nd down coming up. He's got it on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. The inside handoff. Jukes his way for more. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Dropping back, it's Stone. They go to the wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The RPO fired complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Snags it, and he will score! Touchdown, Wildcats! My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to.
Well, this is a running back who is versatile, and his catching ability really helps this offense out vertically down the field. And you saw it on that play on the wheel route. That wasn't just a screen or a swing. They got him faking going to the flat, turning up the sideline for a touchdown.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the... And the Huskers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Pulls and fired complete. There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Taking it the other way. Bust through behind his pad. Touchdown, Northwestern! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
So much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive. They were trailing, but after that turn of events and the interception, they've now got the lead. And remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus themselves, but what a play.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the fourth. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Here's the pressure. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Albright. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. It'll bounce out of bounds, and they'll spot it at the 40. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Finds his man. It's Parker. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. 3rd down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving and keep the sticks rolling.
Catch in the middle, it's Parker.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll stop him short on 3rd down in this defense, trying to make sure they stay on top. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Parker. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. And the Huskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the inside give. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Fires to the wideout. He caught it! And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move, trying to get the late score. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Husker! They move on top here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Albright. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Porter. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. He's got it. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. I don't think the pressure's going to get to these guys. This is when it's fun. Late in the game, down one score, got to have it right now. Swings it out to his running back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. Looking to throw, it's Stone. Punts it out of the air. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that will tie the game here in the final minute of play.
Man, that is a massive field goal. So much pressure on him. With just a couple seconds left here in the game, he knocks it through the uprights. It looks like this thing's going into overtime as long as your defense is not completely screwed this thing.
He's open on the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. To the air on first down. The short hands. It's Parker. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down. And this offense is smelling the end zone. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead. That was fun, and it was big time. And it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, Dave, and that's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge